It is Sunday today and I'm not racing today, but I am going to spend the day with Matthew Ramsden for his 10K race, for his first 10K road race ever. I think he's going to run about 28:30, so super quick. So I'm just driving to his house. I'm a little bit late already. Just driving to his house now and going to spend that race day with him, which should be pretty fun, seeing how a proper elite runner races on race day. So I got to Matt's house a little bit late, but we all jumped in the car together and we drove to the start of the race. We talked a little bit about his race routine and how he wakes up 3 hours before the start of the race for most races, and he keeps his breakfast like super basic. Like he has a few slices of toast, some black coffee, and he just, kind of gets his mindset ready to go for the race. We got to the race start and we still had about 75 minutes to go, and the guys did the usual race prep routine, which, for some runners is different, but Matt did a couple of strides, he did a couple of basic stretches, and then we all did a 15-minute warm-up jog, which we finished about half an hour before the race start. All right, 30 minutes to the start. We just did a quick warm-up. We did a 15-minute warm-up. We were going 4:20 pace. I'm not racing, but I did a warm-up with them. And Matt was already going at probably around 4:10, 4-minute pace. So hopefully he's feeling good for this race. It is humid, it is hot. So let's see what's gonna happen with that sub 28. Just about halfway. It's actually crazy to witness how quick he's running. I mean, I'm struggling to keep up on the bike. Yeah, this is insane. Like, just seeing this pace from up close makes you realize how much on a different level those elite road and track runners are. I mean, it's just crazy to see somebody holding that pace for this long already.
World class. Look at the rate of impressive. Fantastic running there, well done. 29:36.
Hot, very hot.
So the race finished up and Matt spent probably about 5 or 10 minutes high-fiving people at the finish line, but he was pretty keen to jump on the cooldown jog, and as a group we did a whole 10K just along the coast, and that kind of meant that he was probably not too serious about this race and kind of just wanted a good hit out because a 10K cooldown is a pretty big cooldown post-race.
So yeah, I went out pretty hard. My first K was probably around like 2:47, 2:48, and I think I went through 3K in like 8:34, and no one went with me. It was a little bit hot, so I just thought maybe I should run a little easier, run 2:55 for the rest of it, and that's kind of what I did. It was probably a boring race to spectate, but I just needed like some sort of race to see where I was at, how my training was going this time of year, and I think it was pretty good, so yeah.
And did you struggle a little bit with the hit?
I think I felt it in the last 3K. Everyone's gonna like feel it eventually, so I went out pretty hard, and then I made the conscious decision to ease up because I knew it was gonna get pretty hard and I didn't want to go over that red line too early. I think it was probably with 2K to go, that's when I started like putting the hammer down, trying a bit harder because I knew I could make it home from there, but any earlier might have been hit and miss with the heat.
And obviously, like, you thought you might run a little bit quicker today. Were you disappointed with your time?
Yes and no. Like, it's a race that doesn't matter that much for me. I would have liked to run a lot quicker, but it's 4 out and backs essentially. You're never going to run super quick. If it was like a out and back, that's pretty good, or even better, just a straight like circle loop. That'll be the best. But yeah, for 4 hairpin turns, like it's decent time. I think I ran 29:37 officially. So yeah.
And obviously the course was probably about 150 meters long, so it's probably a bit closer to a low 29.
Probably more like 29 flattish around there.
And is it hard racing when there's nobody like right on your back? Because obviously the track races, there's somebody there behind you, like pretty close the whole time or in front of you.
I think the biggest thing for me is I just lose concentration when you're on your own, and I try not to look at my watch too much and be fixated on time, but if I did have like a set time that I was trying to go for, I would have run a bit quicker, but it was more just a fitness test for me, see where I was at with training.
Because I was obviously on the bike with you the whole way, and you were still like joking around, you were still like laughing and stuff, so like you felt like you weren't like full on like competing, you were just like pushing it hard, but no
like I didn't really taper for this either, so I wanted to just have fun. I don't get to race in Western Australia that often, so you got to enjoy it when you get to race here. Like, I'm still a Perth boy, and being around with my mates is the main thing, just enjoying it.
And do you have any plans to run any road races next year?
Probably. Like, I'd like to do at least one a year. I won't do anything more than 10K though. I think I'll stay at 10K until I'm at least like 27. I reckon I might do a half.
Yeah, well done.
Alright, cheers.
Thanks. All right, well done, and that's the 10K race done. Well done, Matt. Well done, Lauren. Lauren won the 5K as well, so she did well as well. Well done, Matt.
3 champions in this car.
Oh, where's the third one? Is it coming? Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I definitely had a lot of fun seeing how a proper elite road runner, track runner does his thing. And as always, make sure that you subscribe and smash a like button and help us grow this channel too, so I can do cool videos like that in the future. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.